Come on, Hitch. How many times have we done this come on, Hitch, Dave? A few. Okay, number one, most important thing. Head down, look at my hands. Okay? She don't want me to put my hands on her head. She says, I'll stay right here as long as you don't put your hands on my head. As long as you don't put no pressure on me. I won't make you uncomfortable. There. Y'all see what I did? Okay? You can also use this finger here, to ask him to come around. Okay? So, right over left. Right over left. And here's the key thing. Over top. What people tend to do is they tend to do one of these numbers. Don't do that. Just go over top. Now, this is the key thing. Watch my hands right here. Come on, baby. Okay? I pull up on the first rope. I feed with the second one. Pull up on the first one. Feed with the second one. You see that? Make a nice big loop. Okay? And you hear people say all the time, oh, I don't want to hurt their ears. This mule's in a lot of pain. That's wrong. You paid for that ear. Bend it any way you want it. Okay? Pull it over right ear first, left ear second. Notice I saying, left brain is now thinking of me. All 5 major neck muscles are soft and relaxed. Throat latch is soft and relaxed. It's not important to put the come along hitch on unless they're like this. Okay? We'll do it one more time. Now again, when I take it off, notice I'm taking it off. She's all worried. Let's go back to relaxation. A little bit more, please. Good for you. Right ear, left ear.
Steve, when you tie this one off, can you show us if it's misadjusted underneath the mouth, how you fix that?
Oh, okay. You betcha. Okay. So what he's saying is, as you use the come along hitch, how it tends to want to crawl up the nose. A lot of that has to do with the long strokes that you're doing. In the very beginning, sometimes you got to be pretty tough on them. So let's do an adjustment. So we'll go right over left. Right over left. Second one goes above the first one. And then I pull up on it. See, she's worried about it. So let's just let her wait a second. Head come back down. Once her head gets that down and starts relaxing. All I'm doing is putting my hands on them, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off. She's stiffing on me right now, so I'm just going to hold my hands right here for a second. Maybe 2 seconds. Oh, there's a relaxation. Right ear first, left ear second. Now, right now, it's where it needs to be, 2 fingers above the nostril. Y'all see that? Now, when I want to adjust it, so because it's way up here now, okay, what I do is I hold my hand right here. I pick up on my rope. I push down on it. And then I pull it down to my spot, and then I take up the slack. Okay? Do it again. It's all the way up to here. I push down on it. I pull it down to where I want it, and then I pull up my slack. Again, I want my come-along hitch to be at an angle, just like I do with the halter. Y'all got that?
And the mistake I was making was when it was high on the nose, I would pull, you can actually pull the top one down and get it 3 fingers, and then what hit your chin was wrong.
Yeah. So he was doing this. It was up here like this. Underneath the chin was way back here. He'd pull it down, but still this would be way back here. You see that? So the idea is pull up on it, push down, bring it to where you want to adjust it around the nose.
Steve, on the original loop around the throat, is there a preference in which way you want the Honda face?
Okay, so the question is, when you first put the loop around the neck, and they named this after you, right, Hondo?
Close,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I told her, roses are red, violets are blue, mules make me look bad, we turn to glue. Is that right? Okay, so here is my loop. This is my spoke, and here's my Hondo. Okay? I want the Hondo pointing toward me. like this. And it doesn't make any difference where this is, but it just happens to be if it lands right here, that's good. Okay? So right in there like that. And right to left, right to left. And notice I'm not trying to make a big deal of it. I don't want her head flying up in the air. I want her to stay relaxed. Y'all got a friend here. This mule is what gets you away from life, right? Gets you away from the outside world, the workaday world. You know? So why not relax? Okay. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Any questions about it? Everybody have it?
I have a question, actually. This is really new, and I have to practice with this rope, and I've never even tried it on my mule because I haven't even met my mule yet.
Oh.
But you said, would you ever tie the mules with this rope?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, let me put it like this. I've had a couple that were really tough. That, matter of fact, in the one video that I have called Trailer Loading, I'd actually just shoved a knife through this finger, and it was I used a staple to staple them up rather than stitch it. So I should have never done it. I thought, oh man, my new stapler, I'll use it. No, Steve. Anyway, butterfly would have been better. So it was extremely sore and this sort of thing. So yes, ma'am, I took and put a double loop around the post. I didn't tie it solid. Then when he jerked back, I was doing everything one-handed. So no, you don't want to tie them up. This should be tied. They should do everything that you need to do like this. Get out of here! You leave. Yes, yes, ma'am.
She has an interesting habit that she came with. So this is just tied up to a hitch and rail with a rope halter.
Mm-hmm.
When I saddle her, as soon as she's standing there quiet, everything's good. The second I put the pad on, she takes, and she's not upset or nervous. She takes a
Step back.
and puts pressure.
Yep.
She stays
And
that way till she's saddled.
That's right. She's just like this.
And I don't know why she does that. She's not distressed or worried. She doesn't pull back. She just puts a little, and I don't know why she does that.
They actually, the majority of mules that I've trained over the years have done that. Okay. So what I started doing was I started taking the come along hitch and just put one loop around, and when she pulled back, it immediately got a hold of her. But they tend to brace. It makes their neck feel good. They kind of draw. You ever watch a mule or a horse that is a windsucker?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a windsucker. Yeah, they arch their neck and stiffen on the neck muscle makes them feel good, like they have control over it. I actually don't like tying them up. Okay.
I'll do it
We can get your saddle. I won't show everybody see it. That you can. We'll take them over here. We'll saddle them up, and they're going to stand. Now, in the very beginning, am I going to do that? No. In the very beginning, am I going to have the rope where I got a hold of it like this? Okay. Then at any one time, if I need to grab it, I can do it. I can lock up. But when I'm first starting to do it, doing all my saddling and things like this, I just like when I put them in a horse trailer, I don't tie them up. Okay? Came all the way from Arkansas with his mule in a trailer, all the way from Arkansas. I told him the mule would turn around and we'll look where we just came from. And that's what the mule did. And he spent 2 days in there, comfortable, relaxed. Okay? But now, where would the halter come in good then? The halter would come in good if I've got several animals tied together. Then, if they pull back, if the halter was adjusted correctly, which it sounds like we had a little problem with that, but when we go over the hitching post, I'll show you. If they pull back, it should be enough pressure on them that makes them uncomfortable, and they'll go forward. But on some of them that done that, and a lot of them do it, I would just simply take the come along rope, and I would just throw around here one time like that. And that's enough. When they just feel that slight pressure, it should stop.